Tournament starts in 15 minutes. C2 1v1? Hell no. Is the music too loud or is it good? Hey Sammy, thank you so much for the follow. Sammy's an attorney. Let me know if there's an echo. I think we're good. We have we're testing out a alternate stream, a B stream. Obviously I can't commentate on that one, but yeah. What a time to test out co-streaming. But I imagine there's going to be a lot of forfeits. That's just how it is. But good learning curve, good things to learn in Start GG. Start GG is a little bit confusing, so alright, Sammy is Shada. How's that one looking? Against Space Elvis? Could be tough. I don't really know their rank. It used to be SO, maybe. Nobody knows. Champ 1, all good. We encourage everyone to join in. Yeah, so the timer is going. That's a big thing. People don't check in, I guess. Tournament start now and it's time to eat. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes. You gotta make sure you start or check in. That's the big thing. So following the results of so you gotta make sure you check in, and then you gotta report the match, and once it's reported, then you only have 2 minutes to check into the next one. So we're testing that out to keep things moving along. I imagine there's going to be problems, but it's a low money tourney. We're testing things out. People gotta get used to Start GG along with us. So right now, I'm trying to stream the first one, Goku against Jacksaw, and they have 11 minutes to check in. So the first round is, we gave it like 10 minutes. Because it is the first match, but after that, things should move. It's kind of to pretty much eliminate the forfeits. Alright, I realize I have to add Sleepy. What's up, Pax? One more minute. Alright. So yeah, we are doing that. I wonder if Sleepy can collaborate. Yeah, M, did you get my knock? I'm testing out Google Chrome to see if we could share streams. I don't know how it's working, but Zevian, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so Harm's match is up. He probably isn't streaming, even though I gave him the station. I click. Alright, so yeah, check in. It's time to check in. Though I also have another screen. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but we're testing it. Although they didn't. Dragonfire didn't sign in, which I'm not surprised. A lot of the low levels are unlikely, but I have on the B stream. That's our first stream of Spartan Esports. So we're testing out as a muted stream, as an alternate stream. We'll see how it goes. It's probably gonna be tough for me to juggle both, but yeah, we're doing that. Seeing how co-streaming works. I don't know why it took this long. So Jacksaw is in here. So Jacksaw is waiting on the opponent. We do not have a check-in from DOP Goku, who has 6 minutes 38 seconds to check in. So yeah, expect a lot of forfeits round one. Hey, Jacksaw, thank you so much for following. Appreciate you. So Jacksaw did everything right, checked in. So as you can see, quick preview. So Jacksaw checked in on Start GG at the appropriate time, but we're still waiting on DOP Goku. So, yeah. So that's that. Imagine we might just have like 20 forfeits, honestly. But yeah, Harm's match is going. Let's see. Ross is going. What is going on in chat? All right. I joined collab stream. All right, is it working? Can you confirm? Like it has 3 of us. What's the max? Is it like 5? Can anyone confirm that we have like 3 streams combined? Build our power. Alright, so 5-minute warning if anybody's watching and you didn't check in, but a lot of the new people that followed, they are checked in. They're doing everything right. So, damn, we got we got a lot of warnings. We got 1 match going. Look at this. Holy smokes. Well, guess what? That's why we do low money. It's for fun. Hey, you got a chance. If you get second in this, you got a chance for money. But also, it's good experience for people who are not used to Start GG. Anybody who's out there that did join. So we're all learning. Honestly, if there's freaking 2 people, I'd still be fine because, hey, we alerted everyone. We're having a show of it. Yeah, so much more. I appreciate you, Jacksaw. I mean, I'd still get. Oh, nobody told. It still might happen, honestly. All right, so let me. I gotta remember though to take away the screen because I don't want to like leak chat when I go into it. But so, yeah, Goku didn't check in. So yeah, anybody out there, if you. Well, I guess it would auto DQ, so you'd be fine. But you could always pop in here, let me know if there's an issue. Especially if you go down to the lower round and someone forfeited twice, and then it's like a double forfeit and they're still in here because another person forfeit. Just let me know because we have to auto DQ that so it continues the lower bracket. That's usually where it has a problem. Brew my opponent. Well, easy first round for a lot of people. Let's dare we check this? Alright, are you ready for this leakage? So Jacksaw, whoops, leaked that one, but that guy ain't coming, let's be real. There's Webb signed in, but Mufasa not surprised. A lot of these lower ranks, they ain't gonna join anyways. Like a lot of these like golds. So Harm against J Rose. I'm curious how that's going, but Kex has joined. Kex joined our last tourney. He's pretty good. So a lot of the higher ranks you can see, they know what they're doing. They joined Ian. So we're kind of eliminating the first round. It's to be expected. Forfeits, low ranks. They're getting eliminated. Although this one might be a double forfeit. That's kind of surprising, but kind of not. I don't really know them, but that's a 5th seed. All right, Pax. Pax in the house. Pax might get a forfeit. Emerson might get a forfeit. Like win. Hey, Kex, thank you for popping in. What's going on? But I mean, honestly, this tourney should go quick. Like we've accelerated the check-in times. We're testing that out. We have to shout out Ken's for giving us some feedback. But we increased that. So Like, first round is 10 minutes, but after that, it's 2 minutes to check in. So you got to make sure you check in as soon as your results happen from your previous game. So it's a quick check in time. And I mean, honestly, with all these slight forfeits, it could go quick. So that's good for everyone, especially if you're EU. But of course, around this area, you're going to have a wait. Like, that's just how it is with waiting on lowers. Yeah, good for you. Hypothetically cash bruh, are you you're a staff member and we have a rule book and you're telling me you didn't read the fucking rule book. It's in the rules. There's 3 options. If you can't do any of the options, you forfeit the money. Alright, so we got forfeits coming out. It's 7:10. Should be interesting. Here they are. Holy smokes. It didn't update on this screen. What the hell? Alright. Now we gotta find a match. I'll do this one. Alright, so I'll do that. Add the station. Oops. Alright, so that's that. Ken's is in here though. That's crazy. He went to sleep. You guys are trading off. Forgot about the rulebook. Alright, so I have to pull back this. So I don't want to leak anything. Alright, both are here. We might finally get a match. So round 2 is where it happens. Alright, so down on the other stream, I'm trying to stream Ross and Ken's, but Ken's probably went to sleep. Poor Ross. We'll never get to stream. Maybe the third one. It's on the tournament page, or you could go to internal tourneys. It's like the second announcement. Second or the third. Alright, so we got Kex in here, waiting on Ian. We are gonna adopt a 5-minute timer. Both people checked in. They have 5 minutes to join. So if anybody is dealing with that, let us know. If a person still didn't check in, or I mean, join the match after checking in. So basically, overall, you have 2 minutes to check in once your previous match has finalized. And once you check in, you have 5 minutes to join that match. If you still don't join, then manually we will forfeit if you still haven't joined the match. Did my guy check in? So you won the DQ on the first one. No, he did not check in, but it's 3 minutes till automatic disqualification. So is there any tagging? Like, you can't tag in Start GG chat, right? Alright, you don't think you can? Alright, well, they don't speak English. We are cooked. Kex against Ian. Try hard. Ian said no functiona. He is in the chat, so we will give them that benefit. We need one of our translators. Tell him the name and password. Damn. So a lot of the, if any admins are around, there's a lot of double DQs in the lowers. So remember that to auto DQ to progress the lowers. So if people have DQ'd twice, just automatic DQ them in favor of everybody else. Oh, it's going, you know. Way better than expected, right? Is Harm in this? Yes, he is. You can check out the bracket. Alright, so we finally got our match. Ian, aka Zevian, against Kex, and our first match of the day. Alright. There's no favorite. It's really a toss-up because a lot of the top people have not joined, and then a lot of the lower, well, I mean the lower people have not joined. But we also are doing a lot of things. So we have another stream, our first stream of Spartan Esports that we're testing out as a B stream. I don't know how I'm gonna handle swapping both, but I mean, hopefully that's working. It's building our combined powers. We got Emerson. I don't know if Sleepy joined. Let's. He's awaiting response. He didn't want to join us. Or maybe he can't. I don't know. But right now, Zevian is up by 2. Oh yeah, M is gonna carry, no problem. Honestly, in the tourney, M is like middle of the pack. But again, well, first round or first seed, EDZ forfeit again in another tourney. Kex is number 4, who we're watching right now, who is honestly down, has to pick things up. And might just do that. Oh, that's a little bit wide. But the 5th seed DQ'd. Pax, you DQ'd the middle. Is that a... Pax, are you here? Was there a problem where you didn't check in? You were here, right? Why didn't you check in? Alright, well, make sure you check in. I don't know... How do I do this? Reset the match. Pax win. Alright, did that change it? Alright, you're lucky. Wait, did he didn't join though, right? Did I DQ him for no reason? Okay, don't scare me like that. Cuz You gotta make sure you check in though, because you both got a DQ, but I know you're here. So we had to reset that match. Anybody else having problems, let me know. But damn, Zevian came to play. Up 5. I don't think you checked in because it wouldn't have gave you a forfeit, Pax. Unless, I mean, there's always issues for sure. But, I mean, that's why you gotta pop in and let me know. Because this stuff moves on, and then you're in the lower for no reason. So. Hey, what's up?
Spartan. This guy's trying to force it to NA.
What?
Or not NA, EU. Shouldn't force it to EU.
Well, tell him per the rule book it's NA East unless both players agree to a different server.
He requested a moderator. I am the moderator.
Well, tell him it's literally in the rules, and that I said so. It's a NA East tournament. That is the main server. Unless you agree to change to another one, which you do not, then it's gotta be US East. And you are a moderator. And if he does not oblige, it will be a forfeit win in your favor.
Wait, I can't find the rule book. Let me just link it to him if I find it.
Go to internal tourneys, scroll up like 2. And you'll see it link with the start GG
rules.
and the rules.
Document, thank you.
Sent a bad quality photo. Alright, I'll check that when I can, Pax. But, I mean, I still know that you're here, Pax, so, I mean, that helps. The other guy, I think, forfeited the previous match, so... Kex is down by 3. I wouldn't ever count Kex out. And, M, if you're still here, thanks for translating. To get him in the match.
Alright, he said brief gonna
Okay,
listen,
I'm gonna try.
but in no case is it written on the start.gg page. So I think he's gonna play it. Finally obliged. Alright. Later, Spart.
Alright. Alright, so Keck's still down by 3, but still a lot of time. A lot of time in a one's match, as you can see. This one's not over. Progressing. So we're probably just gonna follow the winner of this one to play PAX. And that's where this stream will go. Am I cooked? I don't know. Both these players are very good. But 8-4, Zevian. Looks like they're gonna progress. I mean, like I said, both of these players are very good. So you're definitely gonna have your hands filled. Alright, we're gonna need another translator. Yeah, and you win. Can anyone translate Zevian? Stay in this lobby, because we're just gonna give Pax the info. I lost 10-3. Well, it's a double elim, so it's not over. Yeah, any admins tuning into this, make sure to give the people who DQ'd in the lower, we have to give them another DQ. Because they already DQ'd twice. They don't get to play a third. Alright, so I just progressed the match. Try to check in. Why'd you never respond, Aspect? Alright, so we're streaming that. What do you mean? I asked you a question, you never responded. And in that time, I found out everything that happened. Alright, so we have Zevian again playing Pax. Should be momentarily. What are you talking about? Did you not harass 2 staff members, not just one, and kept it going when you lied about not escalating things? Like, why are you also going after M when he's trying to ease the tension? There's no need for that. And you're also trying to purposely team with someone in 6-mans? Like, the slate is long. Were you also not talking crap about our server? Of our staff members? And then on top of it, again, you never responded to the most important question that I asked you. And it took you this long. So that is why it happened. Oh no, we need another translator. Can I move you to lowers round 4? Where? So you're there. Kex, you're playing a DQ. And that guy DQ'd already. So he shouldn't even be playing. So yeah, Kex, thanks for letting me know. I mean, it's kind of just me here, so I appreciate it. That's the big issue is the lowers because you have a lot of double DQs. So yeah, anybody who's actually paying attention, that's why I said come here for the hub. Let me know, and I can just give that DQ so you can move to the next round in lowers. So, I mean, yeah. So we're trying to stream this match. We also are trying to stream on the alternate channel. Pax, you need to join the chat. I put the name and password in. You have to join. We're waiting on you. But we're also streaming on the alternate channel, trying to just display matches. But that channel has just had full-on DQs the whole time. So we've followed Ross along, and Ross has just played. Actually, this is a DQ because he did it twice. All right, so Ross is going to be waiting on the winner of Emerson and Dane. So I didn't even notice that. All right, Pax is here. All right, so you guys can jump into it. Sleepy is spectating Harm against Jacksaw. We're spectating this one, Pax against Ian, aka Zevian. Emerson is streaming over on the 4th channel. He didn't put his channel, but I'll put it now. So he's currently playing that one. And then Ross got a DQ because Aerial Example never joined. So Ross is waiting on that one. And these two. I think, yeah, this one. Why am I bugging? Oh no, I'm not. All right. So, can anyone confirm, is Sleepy in the stream together? Is it showing us 4? Alright, I think, Kex, I think I have to forfeit Aerial Example as well. But yeah, EDZ didn't show up, so... But Webb... Did Webb show up either, though? Let's see. Webb... Yeah, he showed up, alright. Webb moves on. I think you move on, Kex, because Aerial Example forfeited. Teorix, I don't know if he joined or not. That one, uncertain. When I try to join and my game won't let him, when I'm back, the breaks say I lost. What's your start GG name again? Damn, this one's 2-3 though. Close one. Yeah, Ross, we've been saying you've just had DQs the entire time. Damn, ZVN up by 2 against PaxBet. I mean, it's close. Still plenty of time to play. Alright, so thanks for surviving those ads. So, yeah, Sammy's name is Shada. Yeah, on Start GG. What's the problem, Sammy? And then also Ross, aka Trulia. Dude, I've been trying to stream one of your matches. Every match has been a DQ. I just, it's crazy. So yeah, again, Harm is playing Jacksaw on the top. That's streamed by Sleepy. Right now we're watching Zevian, aka Ian, against Pax. Emerson is playing against Dane. Ross is waiting for the winner of Emerson against Dane. And on the lowers, these two... I'm trying to follow the forfeits. But Kex is waiting on the lowers. But 7-3, Zevian continuing solid play. Oh, 50. Going back. Yeah, Sammy, is your guy checked in, or... Yeah, he checked in. Alright, you guys should be playing that, right? Oh no. Your PC won't turn on? Absolutely brutal. Damn. That is rough. Hopefully in 5 minutes it fixes. Alright, so Jacksaw lost against Harm. Harm's waiting on the winner of this one. Alright, Xavian takes the dub, and we're just going to express that. And if you want to check out Sleepy, he's going to be streaming Xavian against Harm. That's a good one. So we'll express that, and then Pax is down waiting. Well, Ken's DQ'd twice. I don't know about J Rose. I think they both forfeit, honestly. Yeah. And so Pax is gonna take that dub on the lower. So quick look here. We got Harm against Ian with Sleepy casting. Emerson's still playing, so on his channel he's still playing, but Ross is patiently waiting. Pax got the forfeit on the lowers, so he's waiting on loser round 5. Shada, aka Jamie, or Sammy, is possibly cooked. But we can stream this one. And then Kex is waiting over here. And loser of that one. So, alright. So we're going to hang over here in the match. Yep. Did Emerson win? Is that confirmed? Alright, I'm just gonna fast track you so that you can go ahead and get in. Or maybe not. I don't know. You have a backup PC? Alright, so this one, Emerson against Ross is ready to go. So make sure to check in. And that's streamed over on Emerson's channel. We're waiting on the lowers. We might as well cover these because they already got those. I will have to jump in for the final. Maybe. If I make it in time. So it's crazy. Potentially harm against Emerson, that would be wild. We're not used to this situation where they got the streams covered. Yeah, I mean it's tough now, for sure. Now's the point that's tough. Sad. Alright, so Dane is in the lower. It hasn't started yet. I think we're gonna switch over. Can we cover this one instead? This will be that. Alright, so how's our server doing? Alright, Zeven? What's he doing here? I'm confused. Alright, so we got this one. Waiting on this one. Alright, why isn't it working there? Alright, there we go. It was finally working. We didn't stream anything on that channel though, but Jesus. Alright, now we got 4. Now we're cooking. What the heck does that mean? Yo.
Hello.
Problems? Did you get him in?
I had to tell him 3 times, and
Yeah.
now he joined.
Yeah. He was in my game. Because before I kept following him, so I was just like, stay here. And then I didn't realize he was still there and he didn't leave for your match. But yeah, I can't tell him because I need a translator.
Yeah, no worries.
Because M told
We'll
him
start
the
the match
previous one.
now.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we got everything squared away with the co-op streaming finally. So we have 4 channels now, finally. So power in numbers.
I'm joining the Gorn team. It doesn't matter, I'm reporting the scores, but yeah.
Yeah, just to
Okay.
accelerate things. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Alright. Have fun.
I'm gonna mute.
All right, so right now 7:51. We're waiting on 7:55 to be able to cast this other one. Poor Kex, always waiting. I don't know if Shada ever said a second PC, so we're unsure if this one. All right. I don't know why I don't get a ping. "30 frames per second. Are you in a match with them? Did you get in a match? Yes. All right. So you're playing that. All right. That's all good. Good to know. Your counterplay style cooked. Your evil enemy. All right. So we got Dane in here, waiting on web. And we will have the lowers checking out over here. Alright, so we'll give it 5 minutes, but Web hopefully will be here soon. Yes, Dugas, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. How's your night tonight? I do not play. I am hosting the tourney. That's my role tonight. It's too late. We had it on Start GG for a month, and registration closed last night. Alright, we finally got a match here. We got Dane against Webb in the loser round 4 of this double elimination. And should be interesting. Those are the 7th and 8th seeds. But we also have a bunch of other streams you can check out as well. So Sleepy is showcasing Harm against Zevian. And we got... Well, we had Emerson. Ross is waiting on the winner of that. So Emerson falls down to the losers quarterfinals. He's got a bit of a wait. I'm not sure how Shada against Teorix is going. But we're waiting on that with the other stream. But we are tied 1 apiece. 8-5. Damn. Still somewhat close. Thanks for that update, Sammy. You're a legend. He's also playing right now. But Big 50, Dane is there to bring it out. And bumped off. Webb is there and puts it through. Webb up by 1. And you have a score alert. Sammy just scored. He's now down. Wait, you're up 8-6? Also, what's going on with my Bacchus mod? How come it ain't auto skipping? Oh, nice first touch, but Webb is there. And now can take control. Wants to go up by 1. That one gives away. Dane is there and rips the shot too early. Unfortunate. Webb can take his time. Webb might rip this one on net. Oh, it takes his time though. And Dane does buy a little life there. Webb going all the way back. Gonna try and venture the whole distance with the pinch 50'd out to the side. And deletion. Now Dane definitely needs a goal here to tie things up. Goes high. And just enough of a touch from Webb. Dane not done yet. A nice initial touch and follow through. We are tied up. What a game. Big 50. As we get closer to halftime, it's been pretty even, low scoring. Goal's not easy to come by. Dane. Just gonna stay with it. Had the thought of do I demo, but out of reach. And Dane wisely sticking close to this one, and I'm not gonna get a freebie there, although it looked enticing. Webb, given the space, testing the defense. You won with 30 FPS? Ain't no way. What? How did you do it?
Spart,
Yo.
your Organic has the winners finals, or do I follow Harm still?
I think you can follow him, so I'll just stay in the lowers.
Okay.
So do winners.
You do grand final, right?
Yeah, I'll do grand final for sure. But that's gonna be a while. So you can take winners final. And then I'll just follow the lowers up until the grand final. Because that's where it will go. Hey.
I really want PAX to win so I can get a free win.
Well, I don't know. Also, how was you played against Teorix?
Yeah, he was begging for EU.
Was he? Do you think he's not that high of a seed? Because he's second, he shouldn't be losing, honestly. I wonder what happened there.
In my honest opinion, he was playing like a diamond 2 in ones.
Yeah, that's
so
weird.
Not that
So
much of a pushover.
I wonder what's going on with this tracker. Because yeah, based on his tracker, 1920. I don't think that's the case.
Unless he's trying to go for a lower bracket run.
I think he just lost, so that's not gonna happen.
Did he actually?
Yeah, against someone who's on 30 FPS. So I don't know. That's concerning if he's on a boosted account. Or
To
he
be
paid
honest,
for
I
it.
can't tell who's a bot anymore. So if someone's in the bot,
Yeah, but I mean, with a second seed, you know, if you're SSL 1920, even if you're, I'd say even if you're in MENA, you still aren't like a diamond level, you know?
Or maybe NA is better than EU.
Let's still be real. EU are still pretty good.
Because
Like
they don't
these
have
people
smart
in
demons.
EU. How bad was he lagging?
Wasn't paying attention. Was just scoring, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd have to be lagging very bad. I would say.
I can go back in my replay to check.
Yeah, Kex, you still can come back. I would never count you out, Kex. I don't think you played to your full potential. We saw you the other tourney. Alright. That is gonna do it at the end. Webb moves on.
Yeah, I don't think he has an excuse. He's only at 100 ping.
Yeah, like I said, if you're a second seed, you shouldn't be losing where you're at. So and when I looked at his tracker, he had 1920.
That's
so that's sus. So I put a note there. All right, so Webb has won his match. So Webb against Kex, we are going to follow. If I could find my station. Alright, can I get out of this? I hate when Rocket League does this. I can't. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, so Webb's already in here, and we'll just play it when Kex gets in, so we don't really have to do much there. That's easy peasy. Kex is in Twitch chat anyway, so we can have another match quickly. I know Kex likes that. Alright, so this other one, I can stream on the alternate stream. Unless M wants to do it, it's up to you, M. M.
Oh, no, I'm resting my fingers. I'm chilling. I'm just laying back playing Flappy Bird.
Okay, so I should do it on the esports channel?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just watching who I'm gonna potentially play, Harm or Ross.
I think it's good though that we have this join streams. I did it like today because I had to download like another browser, like Google Chrome, but it's kind of cool that we have all the channels joined. And I think it like boosts all our viewer count too. What the hell? Jax was... What happened to Jax? Jax got DQ'd? Alright, Pax, if you're around, your match is up. You gotta check in. I think that's what happened to Jack. He didn't see. I don't think we got a ping for it, right? No, I mean, he didn't say anything. Jax, are you in chat? Let me know immediately. Well, so I wonder if we can reset that match. Yeah, if not, then Pax against Shada. Pax, you gotta check in. Watch Pax TQ.
If Pax DQs, I'm livid.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. He's not paying attention. My Cabal to the power supply broke, and I changed, and now it's worked. Yo, you had some crazy problems, Sammy.
Pax has the attention span of a squirrel. So.
Yeah. Alright. Pax did join. Alright, so Sammy, make sure you join. Alright. So, this one... This alternate channel. Can we ban that guy?
I got it.
He was talking in Sleepy. I didn't know if it was legit or not.
It does not appear in the chat anymore. It appeared in like the multi-chat thing.
Alright, so Shada and Pax, if you're around, I put the name and password in the chat for the alternate stream. So you should be good to join that finally. Spartan Esports channel will have. You did ban him, right?
Working on it on all channels.
Is it like buggy if you're trying to do it for everyone?
Yeah, I was on Sleepy's chat. I banned them, and then it just.
Alright,
only
well I
them
banned
for
it
Sleepy's
in
chat.
mine.
I banned it in this one too.
What about
I think.
Spart Esports? Because you should have mod in there too.
That's. I hope I did it.
Okay. I didn't check, so. But damn, this one is 6 up. Kex ain't playing around. I think Kex is finally reaching full potential. Oops. I gotta put the station. I always forget to do the station. Yeah, it's a little buggy too. What's the status on Harm's match against Ross?
Harm lost.
Damn, Ross.
5.
Ross is doing pretty good this stream, but Ross had 3 DQs in a row. I couldn't get a match to check him out on. All right, Shada, join the match. The name and password is there. You gotta join.
Hello.
Hello.
If it happens, I want Pax against Sam.
You got it. I actually gotta lock in for this one potentially. Yeah, I don't know if Peck's late
Sammy.
once recently.
Put the name and password in that I put in the chat.
Okay, I'll put my channel then in your match, Sam.
Okay. Let me warm up on Undertale.
Fluffy Bird, trust.
Flappy Bird, yeah, wait, that's
And
how I got top 3 last
in the
time.
Start GG chat, Sammy.
Is it the guy that speaks Spanish? Or?
No. The guy with
That's
30
Leon.
FPS.
Alright, I think we got the Flappy Bird. Game. Goodbye.
Or Sammy, put your Epic name so we could add you if you can't. Alright, you're in. You're in. You're good to go. Alright. So get in there. So that's on our esport channel. Shada against Pax. And this one, Kex ain't playing around. 9-0. That's no joke. Against a pretty good player in Web. So Kex looking to make that lower bracket run. At least he'll be awake though, because he doesn't have to wait for matches anymore.
Oh, Pax. Oh, brother.
I don't know. If you lose to Shada, who's on 30 FPS alternate PC. But we're about to see what Shada can do. Alright,
I might try to match him on 30 FPS, Loki.
Alright, Kex, you could just stay in here. Obviously. And we will get Ian. Although, technically he has 10 minutes because that match doesn't start till later. We have to see if Ian will do it early. I think Ian is the guy who speaks Spanish, right?
Yeah.
All right. We might need assistance when that happens. I think we have 10 minutes until.
Oh, you got
Um,
2 Hispanics on standby, so you're chilling.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
got
Thank
that.
God, right? we really needed it. I know,
Yeah, I'm
Kex.
got that.
Kex, you warmed up. That's what I said. Like, I didn't think we saw your full potential earlier, but now this is a rematch. I think, right? So
You know, Pac's gonna lose.
If Pax loses,
I'm all.
he's never
dude,
hearing the end of this.
dude, I gotta say, if Shada wins, I'll be super impressed. He's made a pretty good run for the circumstances. All right, there's Pax. He's up by 2 on the other channel.
If I have to play Kex again, I'm genuinely gonna crash out. I
Did you
I used
play
so
him?
much of yeah, and I won barely in OT.
No,
I
that
forgot.
wasn't. No, that wasn't Kex. That was
It was
someone
Kex.
else. No, it wasn't. Kex was the runner-up.
I know it's Dayan.
Yeah,
Dumb.
Kex only lost last turn because he fell asleep,
Hell mentality.
and then Roxert had the gift of the win.
Does money not keep you awake?
Oh, he's EU. He's 6 hours ahead, and he was in the
Oh,
grand
you are.
finals. That was like an hour wait.
I wish that was a $20 tourney. I wish I got my money for being second technically.
Yeah, that was
Nah.
that was a $5 tourney, but although we did
I
learn
wish
a lot. We did learn a lot. So,
I wish I got my 5 cents or
but
50 cents.
at the same time, it makes me not feel so bad when it's like low money because of all the like forfeits and stuff. So, like, I actually like it in a way because like like that first round was brutal, all the forfeits. So I'm like, well, it's okay because it's low money, just for fun.
Guys, why the esport channel is looking at the ground?
Whoa, it's because like moving the mouse just keeps it in place. Although,
I
why
got
is it like so
7-1.
zoomed in?
You locked in. Why are we looking at the side view? We're playing side swipe. We're playing side
I
swipe.
can't see the controls; they won't pop up
Press B. Press B.
on the
Oh,
keyboard.
where are you on
I need the keyboard
press
control.
backspace. I think it's backspace.
What do we do? Where's the?
Yeah, we've never done this
Oh,
before in our life.
this is chalked.
This
Man.
is jocked. Wait, hold
We
on.
need the keyboard control now.
This is-
Check chat. All right.
Arm. We need
okay.
a coaching session.
You're
How
in
do we fix
here.
it?
All right. Thanks, Zevian, for popping in. All right, so we can start it early. All right, we got a special view, but I want to see show controls. What are we looking at? Still in the 9 director. Let's do auto cam. Fancy.
Wait, who did Kex and Ian lose to?
Arm.
No, Kex lost to Ian, and then Ian lost to Harm. I think. All right.
Okay, I have a chance if Harm beat them.
Arm beat them like 10-1, something like that, I think.
All right.
I gotta hope for the best.
All right. If both are here, we could do Ian against Kex.
I want to at least try to get top 3 again. I want to be like the first killer of Spartan attorneys, but get third, not fourth.
I'm gonna start typing your name with a 3.
Yo.
Okay, I think it's pretty sure Pac's gonna win, right? He wouldn't dare, right?
All right, Zevian, jump
Proceed-
in.
Proceeds to lose.
I need a
Like,
translator. Tell
equals.
Zevian to jump in the match.
That's all you.
I'm kind of busy playing Flappy Bird, bro.
Bro, you can't just tell him. He's in a stream.
Uh,
All right, never mind. We're good. Useless.
okay. Got it.
All you had to do is
Useless
say it in
motherfucker.
Spanish. What, are you shy now?
Hola, Sivian.
Okay.
Buena suerte.
There you go.
I can't think and play.
Wow.
Leave me alone.
I think you
Well,
just
that explains so
exposed...
much.
Sleepy, you just
Alright.
exposed his Spanish. He doesn't know
Why?
Spanish.
I know Spanish.
He Google translated.
I knew it.
I
But
would
Pax
never do that.
is
ever.
not losing. He's up 10-2.
All right, time to beat the living shit out of Pax now. All right, let's go.
Bro, you're gonna lose.
I'm Pax's kryptonite, bro. Bro has not beat me in the past
Okay.
like 3 1v1s.
And we're tied up. You could just give Pax the win, and then that will accelerate it.
All right. Later, go. Oh wait, no, I still have to check in. Never mind. I have help. Opera. All right, later.
Alright, I think Sleepy is doing the Emerson against Pax. GG. Good try, Sammy. You had a good run, though, for sure. And you've been a pleasant addition to stream. I know it wasn't easy. I gotta beat M now. Yeah. Just like old times. The matchup of the ages. You gotta love it. Alright, so we do have the bracket on the eSport channel, so that's for anyone to view. Because that's not gonna have any... is Sleepy streaming? Yeah, he did it. Alright, good stuff, Sleepy. I forgot to do the station here, like usual. Although, what happened? So, Harm lost, but how come the results didn't get posted? Oh, there we go. Alright, it took a bit. This is a close one, and Kex determined to get that payback. He's up by 1. Oh, what a touch. Kex in the lead by 2. Trulia, thanks for the follow again. I thought you were... ads? Have you heard of Prime? Can anyone do exclamation Prime in chat? It's just bad timing. It's only 3 minutes of ads every hour. Hell yeah, Sleepy. Do exclamation Prime. Have you guys heard? Prime to enjoy this beautiful spectating of Zevian in the air in the 50. We are within 1. And meanwhile, Pax probably still hasn't joined. He's scared of Emerson. Put a tiny C1 versus a big boy GC3. Hey, it's open tourneys, man. You gotta play with the big boys. Although, like I said, you did pretty good. Damn. He's not wasting his prime. That's rude. Then don't complain about ads. But what a flick from Kex. I lose. I lose 10-2. Emerson, did Pax still not join? Did this happen or what? I'm not even warmed up. What have you been doing the whole time? 1 minute left. Kex, nice 2-goal lead. And that is going to add another. And quick. Damn, he out here. That's crazy. So, there you have it. I think. Unless they're coming back. I don't know. Oh, he's back. It's part of the mind games. He might get a goal from it. He does. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. Well, I guess keep scoring. That's wild. Well, let that be a lesson. You keep going, I guess. Shenanigans. That would be crazy if Zevian did that and then regain momentum, but Kex is recollecting himself after the events we just seen. End your match? What are you talking about? I still see the other one. Refresh. I did? Damn, your start GG is bugging. Sleepy, have you been just using whatever name and password the auto does? There you have it. Kex officially winning.
Max is trolling so hard.
Well, just DM him the name and password. If he doesn't join in 2 minutes, then we're forfeiting. So we're already giving him the benefit of that. I shitted my pants when I got scored. Dude, I felt a little bad, but I guess that's why you keep going. I was like, wait, he could join back. I don't know. Paxley's joined, don't worry. Well, we're waiting on that one. I did think he gave up 2, but then at the same time I'm like, wait. Imagine if he came back and used it and actually got a goal from him. Yeah, you gave him a free goal, but you locked in. That would have been tough if you didn't lock in after. You would have been so annoyed. I go play Smash Bros. Take care, Sammy. Thanks for taking part. Alright, don't worry, I got you, Kex. Bruh, why is it not working? I guess I'll refresh. Damn, this Start GG just screwed from it. The fuck is that? I'll go manually. Manually go into the report. That should fucking work, right? There we go. That did it. The express didn't work, so I had to manually go in. Alright. We're learning. Well, it helps to have it streamed. We were present. I kind of want to join the other match, but I don't want to mess them up because when you join, messes up. So, I mean, Sleepy is streaming that anyways. I don't know why this one still says it's ongoing. Yeah, Start GG, not surprising. It's like buggy. Like it says it's ongoing, I click it, and then it's not. So Ross is waiting in the grand final. He's got a 1-game advantage in a best of 5. Gex is in the losers semifinal, waiting on the results of Emerson and Pax. Damn, it's 1-0. Alright, so we're gonna just show real quick. Oh, 540, what the hell? Sleepy, why is it 540? Damn, it's tied up. Emerson regains the lead. I can't believe how low scoring is. That is insane. Oh, what a save. I thought that one was in. Pax has 30 seconds, last chance, getting bumped. That's a huge goal. Emerson up by 2. And add another one. It's kind of looking like GG's. But you know who Emerson has waiting? He's got Kex waiting. He thought he played before, but he has not. Damn, respect to the end. And I should take care of that. Alright, here we are. Let's get out.
That was the most painful series to watch.
It was. What
They missed
what
like
made it?
3 open nets in a row.
I didn't miss I missed the first half, but I came back to it. I saw your stream and it was like 1-0 or 2-1. It's like low scoring.
Yeah, these guys cannot shoot an open net. You took the streaming from now, right? It's just
Yeah, I have everything.
has-
Yeah, I'd take everything. So loser semifinal right now. Then we're playing winner of this plays Harm in the losers final, and then we go to the grand final, which Ross will have a 1-game advantage in a best of 5.
Okay. Good luck with everything.
Hey, Sleepy, thanks for streaming, and it's cool to have multiple streams together.
All good. I'll put up the bot later.
All right, sounds good. Take it easy.
Yep.
All right, so we got this one going. Emerson against Kex. I guess I can put the names in now that we have some time to collect ourselves. As Kex strikes first. And what is this? Losers semifinal. It's so tough to like constantly update the title though. You're considering unfollow. Damn, that's crazy. But he is tied up 1 apiece. I mean, and beat impacts. No easy feat. But the challenge just got increased considerably as Kex up by 1. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but either my box mod isn't working or the auto skip isn't. Has it been time? Does box mod not work anymore? Right for April's 1 day early. I didn't even check if box mod. Well, I don't know. The overlay works, so who knows? But what a flip! Extra touch. Emerson hanging in there. It's tied up. And what a valiant effort to save, but Emerson is there to add another. I think some plugins stopped being updated. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, they did talk about, like, keeping, like, some overlays and stuff, so I guess maybe they kept their end of the deal, but that nice flick. Kex has shown have those solid flicks. They're quick and devastating. And there, you just see it. 3-3, 4-3, 3. What a score line. Kex, I thought that was wide, but he can score quickly, especially off a kickoff. Nicely done. Regains the lead. And so, yeah, winner of this. I don't know what's going on with the... like, somehow it already got reported Emerson DQ'd. So, I don't know. But we're here. We can manually change it. I just think Emerson didn't check in. Well, how did he type in chat? I don't know. It's bugged. But either way, it doesn't matter because we'll manually change it. Emerson has to lock in now. He's down by 3. But that's the stuff about Start GG. That, I don't know, that's weird. I guess there's always a chance you could type in chat, but you didn't check in, right? I think you still check in, or you could still type without checking in. So maybe that's what happened. Because I did give him the name and password, so that's probably what happened. He's like, alright. I distracted him. But what a save. And Emerson's still in this one. Down by 2 as we get closer to halftime. That save certainly helps. Big challenge. But Keck's going to keep it wide. And big flick. Fighting off. Does win boost. And that means an open chance. Halftime is here. 3. Kex bringing the quick attack. I like that. Kex taken to the air. Emerson has to wait. Flip is there. Can have an easy counter. And there it is. As patient, waiting. Went from the screen to the kitchen. You gotta eat. What kind of chicken you eating? Definitely not some white people shit with no seasoning, right? Damn, Kex. Bringing it around. That's quite the counter. These noobs couldn't handle my turtle form. Dude, when's the last time you played Rocket League? When you were cool? Get wrecked. I'm just gonna cut it into stripes and make a burrito. Damn, that is some Mexican shit. Sleepy, you ever have jalapeno poppers? Damn, Kex now piling on, up by 5. 6 years ago when we played. It seriously was. You and that annoying ass vehicle, that's the only reason you played. The scarab with the cat sound. And now people use it, but little do they know Raid was like the first to use that stupid fucking thing. Raid, when we 1v1ing to see how good you've gotten. Emerson, fight into the end. Gotta respect it. Thought he had open net. Kex went back. And time ticking away as we have Harm waiting for Kex. Hey, what's up, that one? How goes it? Probably couldn't even get one small aerial. Could you before? Yeah, get that shit out of here. Alright. Kex, moving forward. I don't know why it's messing up. We got to reset that. Kex wins. Alright, we should be good now. How do you join? This is a start.gg tourney that we put in place for over a month. Yeah, you had to join on start.gg, but registration closed last night. And so this is the tourney that we've been showing. GG's them. Thanks for playing in the tourney. Let's see. So we got Harm against Kex. And then winner of this goes, well, it's guaranteed money into the grand final, but down an advantage. Alright, so let's get Harm in here. So yeah, there's a $20 tourney. Winner gets $15. but it has to be through our prize method. But yeah, overall 15 for the first, 5 for the second. So guaranteed money if you're in the grand final. Or an alternate method. It depends on region. But we got Harm and Kex, so honestly, if they're both good to go, which they are, so we've definitely progressed things. Yeah, still best of one. I'll wait till something pops up. I had to wait for the time. I didn't want to mess them up. But yeah, still best of one. And Kex trying to find an opening. A good challenge from Harm. Can he shoot quickly? Not the strongest shot, but not needed. He has open net to work with. So Harm up by 1. And yeah, so this tourney has been sponsored by Holyblade. So if you want to show some love to Holyblade, very much appreciated, as he put up the prize pool. So we're blessed to be able to showcase this tourney. We had it up on Start GG for about a month, and we plan on doing more. Just little money tourneys. They're fun to spectate. We have our ups and downs and learning through Start GG, but overall, fun throughout. Also on the other channel, we have our Spartan esports channel, which we have the bracket listed. You kind of see how we've gotten here. But Kex, he does tie it up, and it was not easy. Goals not easy in this one. You could see 1-1. But Kex so good on those kickoffs, and that is rattling out. Oh my goodness, Harm gets the touch and saved from that one. And Kex, a wide turn on this one. Harm waiting for that boost, not gonna happen. Unfortunate. And Kex able to capitalize. And there's Harm. Nice first dribble into a tying goal. And quite the matchup we have on our hands. Tied 2-2. Like I said, winner is at least in the running for a prize pool. So how we do it, it's Cash App, but that's NA/Canada. Possibly not. It might be NA. Or Amazon or Steam gift card. So that was in our rules. That's what we posted. But Kex up by 2 now. And a solid lead. But still plenty of time left for Harm. Get back into this. Does win the kickoff. Grabs the boost. Trying to score quickly. Is the angle gonna be wide? Kex has a good angle. A good turn from Harm. Has a chance at a counter. He's given the ball. What can he do? Flick high. Now has to reset and try again. But Kex still applying pressure. No boost. Harm didn't know that. And Kex given a free one there. And smartly just stays behind the ball, waiting for a mistake, which did come out. Kex, initial touch, popping high, flip reset, and into the net. And now Kex putting it all together. Rip harm, but again, 2 minutes still a long time for a ones match. You can never fully count it out with a lot of these players, but you gotta give credit to Kex. Just absolutely rolling now. But damn, staying on that rare Dark comment. Right? Dark's been showing up every so often. We gotta give credit to Dark. Popping it. One of my 5 yearly comments. I think he's been commenting more than he's been playing, honestly. And there's a demo, and we haven't seen Harm be able to do much of that so far. That's bread and butter. Watch back my save in the 3v. Yeah, how did I... Yeah, dude, that was crazy. That was a big one too, for sure. Huge save. As he definitely didn't want to be down on that one. And those flicks, like we talked about from Kex, so lethal. He's got that quick flick on lock. Oh, I forgot to say, Sleepy, when I tuned into your stream, it was like 536 resolution or something like that. It's like super low. Oh, Harm with the demo, but somehow that gets knocked out. If that was me, that would have gone straight in my net. Wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, check the VOD, check your stream settings. And whatever you use. I don't know if you use Streamlabs OBS. But there we go. Kex moving on. And we have to see if Ross is still awake. Alright, what time is... Yeah, that's way late. I don't know. We should have gave more notice. Because Ross, I don't know. Let's try to get Ross in here. It's the grand finals, we have to give some leeway. Let's see. Overlay still, yeah. Dude, that's the annoying part. I should have never like put the names in. Alright, so Ross did answer me. He's good to go. So, alright, so yeah, we gotta change this. Best of 5. Ross will have a 1-game advantage depending on what team he joins. But we'll update that. Gotta do the final. Let's see. Alright, did that. So we're waiting on Ross. I did talk to him, so we're gonna make sure it's not a forfeit. Alright, Kex, let's leave that one. I'll remake. He's here. Don't worry, I'm DMing him, so. Alright, Kex, new name and password and start GG chat. As soon as someone joins, I'll give Ross the 1-game advantage, but it's best of 5. Ross has 1-game advantage. He picked orange. Or I mean blue. We gotta change that. Alright. Colorblind. I did a couple tacos with a seasoned chicken. Oh, that sounds real good. Can't go wrong with well, you can go wrong with Tagus, but here we have the grand finals. It's a best of 5 with a 1-game advantage in favor of Ross, but Kex seems keen on doing that lower bracket run, making his way to grand finals and winning. And he's definitely has a big hill to climb. But either way, both these players have fought hard in the tourney. They are in the running for a prize pool at least. But now, just how much is the question. And Kex up by 2 early to start. And quite the start. Kex is fully warmed up. But we also would like to shout out Holyblade for sponsoring the prize pool. If you want to go follow this channel, it's always appreciated. Showing love to the sponsors. Is that Flick just in? Needs a little help, and Kex up by 3. And Kex, we know how dangerous he could be, and especially momentum. Shout out to the staff, yeah. Definitely shout out to the staff. Half of them played. So we had Emerson and Harm playing in this one. Big shout out to Sleepy for help streaming some games. So we had help around. A lot of streams to watch. Makes it fun. This is our first first adaptation of streaming together, as we had to get the correct browser, but felt like a good time to stream all these together. But right now, Ross has been waiting a while in the grand final, but still has yet to score, and has to get into the swing of things. Perhaps a little momentum will change things, and that's a big bump, as now Ross can do some damage. Shout out to Daniel. What did Daniel do? Oh, what a save from Kex. But Kex still up by 2 with time closing in on halftime, and big challenge there. Ross trying to get another goal to be within 1, but the demos have been working and just squeezes the gap. So Ross has something there with that physical play, and does get the goal within 1. Certainly interesting now. Kex had big lead, but Ross has had that long wait. Now putting it together, gets it by, and ties it up. And it's come down to those challenges. It's close play. And huge as Ross fights back to tie it up. Took most of the game, but we got ourselves a heck of a game right now. And just testing there, Ross grabbing that boost, just gonna wait. Good patience and good execution. That's a smart play. And Kex does give it up there. Perhaps trying to catch Ross awkward. If that challenge comes quick, then Kex has the advantage. But also, Kex had those flicks working, so perhaps thought more would come out of it, and that one does actually fall in. He kind of messed that one up, but he will gladly take it. We're tied 4-4. Kickoff. Gonna be denied. Ross grabs a boost. Can venture forward. Kex waiting for his opportunity for the counter. And gets the flip, but not gonna be menacing. And now a big challenge. Ross has a good initial touch and stays in the air. Kex thinking that would stay low. What a pop. And Ross gets the added bonus of the flip. Lethal. And it gains the lead. And what a 50. This is just going back and forth. Kex trying to fight to tie it up. Ness has the right positioning. We are tied 5-5. I would say next goal might win, but at this rate, might be another tie of 5 more goals. Yo, what's up, Castro? How's it going? How you been? What a flick. That's just going by. Ross sneaks that one in. And now the ball is in Kex's court. Does he have something tied up? Ross trying to get it out with no boost. Kex wants to turn on that. Ross still able to apply pressure even with nothing there. And does get the challenge. Is that open net? And that's going in. Not enough an angle for Kex. And don't forget, Ross had the 1 game advantage for being in the grand final. So if he wins this, 1 more game to win. To win it all. But we still have a runner-up prize pool, so both these players know they're getting something. Kex to the air, flip reset, another one, but that's not going in. And Ross gonna add to the security, 8-5. So now Kex gonna have to do a reverse sweep. No easy feat. Alright, so we're gonna change the map. Go to Forbidden Temple. Any issues there? Alright. Going to Forbidden Temple for the next one. And this is the grand finals, Ross against Kex. Ross had the 1 game advantage and then just won that one. 1 more game to go. And nice little touch from Kex to push that wide. Kex had a great start, but fizzled out. Can Kex get back to it? And initial touch. Gonna be denied. Ross gonna have to stay close to this one. There's a little space given, and Kex trying to find the opening. Denied again is Ross, but still able to find his way out. And that's a challenge. Gonna be wide. Now Ross collect boost and now start his turn. Ross has been so good at staying on the ball and almost finds an easy one, but challenged by Kex means he scores, brings it the whole other way. And just a back and forth battle, mind games, how it comes down to little things. But Ross gets the 50 going in. And we are tied up. And that's rough. Unfortunate for Kex. Thought he had the little touch to pinch out. But Ross, too much of an angle. You see a lot of these situations come down to low boost, challenging what decision you make. Can you still apply pressure while being on low boost without giving an opportunity for your opponent to score? And Ross takes a quick shot, has to venture to get back. Will he get back in time? No, as Kex has that lined up. And Kex has those counters working well. Playing good defense, leading to scoring opportunities. Can't get a touch on that one, and mistake comes out. Ross takes full advantage. And unfortunate. Kex had the momentum. But now Ross back in it, tied it up, has a chance to take the lead. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Coney Dog. Much appreciated. Welcome into this one. As Kex, as we get close to halftime, gets the lead back. Nice high flick. And Kex can't afford to lose. Trying for the reverse sweep. Ross, my boy, we need him to win. He is in a good spot, though. Yeah, the 1 game advantage. Waiting in grand final. What a touch from Kex. Kex fighting hard to stay in this one, though. But Ross had the 1 game advantage. Won the previous game. He only needs to win 1 more to win it all. But again, both are in the running for prize pool. Just how much? Ross staying with that. What a dedicated effort. Ross has been so good. Low boost. Able to stay with it, the right decisions, and still within this one, within 1. Kex gonna win out on that kickoff, just tries to rip one. That's gonna be wide, going for the bump, and Can't get a good read on this one, trying to stall it out. And Ross wisely baiting Kex into giving up the space, and there you have it. That's what happens. Ross loves to play those close games. And we are tied 4-4. These games have been very competitive, back and forth. Kex, quick flick, Ross all over it, and wants another. Does get the catch. What a touch. What a catch. What a score. That's a good job of controlling, because the momentum looked like a quick shot would come through. That's what Kex was probably waiting for. But Kex, very good on the flicks, but too much power. And does get that touch around. Ross deleted. Kex, 1 minute to go. Trying to tie it up, and there is a flick opportunity. We are tied 5-5. Nothing new here. That's almost identical of the previous game. They've went 5-5, I think, with 1 minute left, honestly. Hey, Webb, thank you for following. Thanks for joining the tourney. Very much appreciated. But right now, Ross trying to win it all. He's got 2-game advantage. Up to, and what a flick. Kex trying to stay alive, trying to keep this series extended. I mean, you win one, who knows? Momentum flows. That's why Ross wants to end this, wants to get that sweep. Kex wins another kickoff, and that's actually just in. I thought there'd be a challenge there. Perhaps bring it to the side. Kex wins out on that, and that's a huge kickoff win. Up by 2. And if he wins this game, still alive. And that venture for the reverse sweep is still alive. Ross trying to find an opening there, but a lot of time ticking away, and Kex doing a good job staying with it on that one. And so, alright, we got some ads coming. I can't avoid them. So we gotta get some ads out of the way, unfortunately. Alright, so where are we going? DFH Stadium. Yeah, we got people watching ads, unfortunately. Alright, we're good on that. Alright, we're good. Crazy the ping difference though. 12 to 136. But yeah, unfortunately, had ads. They were coming regardless. Didn't want to be too much in the middle of a match. But here we have it. Game 4. Ross strikes first, and that's a good sign for Ross. You know Ross is going to be bringing it. Wants to close this out. And initial touch sees Kex. Not challenging, but does come in through the next one. And just so many mind games. And Kex wins those. That's just, do you go, do you not? How much boost? Trying to get the bump. But we are tied 1-1. As both players very good in their own right. Pretty even, I'd say, so far. As games have been close, it's usually a back and forth battle. Kex getting the challenge. That's a big miscue. I wonder if ping has something to do with that one. But Ross happily will take it up by 1. And 50 in front of net. Ross avoiding the bump, staying with it. And how many times can we talk about Ross' skill with low boost on staying with the ball, staying right behind it. Certainly a difference maker, and also gives him confidence to challenge. Because, I mean, if you're on low boost and you're confident, that allows so much pressure. You don't have to play timid. Ross wants that initial touch, can't get it. That's a miscue as Kex can tie things up and just following suit. Back and forth, back and forth. We're tied 2 apiece. Big kickoff from Ross. And Kex wondering if he should go, and that's a chance. Wasn't fully set on Ross's car, but gets deleted. And Ross gonna try it again. Delaying, but kind of lost it and had to shoot. Gets a demo and gonna try again. As we get close to halftime, only 2-2. And what control from Ross. Faking the flick and still hanging with it to skate by. Ross gains that lead. Is that the clincher? But Kex, he's still got plenty of time. Still time to tie things up. But certainly doesn't want to give Ross another goal to give that momentum. Can't quite get the power on that. Kex gonna be denied, has to venture back. Ross trying to take command. What a flick with no boost. Or 1 if you want to be technical. But like we said, that confidence Ross has, even with low boost, can still do a lot of damage. Ross wisely stays wide. And it's gonna get boost. Testing Kex. That's a nice pop for Ross, though. What does he do here? Flip, reset, going low, but does have another touch to prevent the counter. Now, Kex. A few bounce dribbles, seeing if he could get it by. Good defense from Ross. And another demo to buy him some time so he can set something up. Little bit of a touch from Kex. Ross. Is that just in? Who would have thought? Just put it down the lane. He has the angle. Kex, you see, went a bit wide on that. Ross the GOAT, and I am starting to believe it. And it's got a quick kickoff as well, and now rolling with it. Ross up by 4. And Kex just has a little bit of a response. It's down by 3. That's your RLCS partner right there. Funny enough, we asked Kex if he was on a team, and he said yeah. Before this 30. I think I like looked at an old looking for team post. So that's funny that he was like yeah, and then he was in this tourney. And he's impressing. I think he was like a little bit down on the seeding chart, but still, I think he's like 11, honestly, which is a little bit lower. But he also had 3 straight DQs he had to deal with. We were trying to get something to spectate. Love to see it. Well, as long as it's not, you know, in-game talk, we want to keep that to a minimum. Gameplay. Here we go. Alright. GG, but it's not 20 for the winner. Okay. But yeah, so Ross is your winner. GG's from Omni. Alright. We're gonna step out of there before they start talking smack. But yeah, Ross, your winner. Congrats. I would have lost round 1. No, you wouldn't, because we had a lot of forfeits. So hey, Kex, thank you. Just feel free to respond whenever. But yeah, thanks for joining the tourney, hanging with us. I know it's late for you. You are runner-up, so you get $5 for you. It'd be Amazon or Steam because you're EU. Otherwise, we would do Cash App. Thank you for the follow, Just Luray. We gotta pay out quickly. We don't waste time.